We are continuing to track that developing story in Nicholas County, where the State Board of Education stepped in to take over the county school system and remove the superintendent and assistant superintendent. Tonight, we are bringing you what happened in that high-stakes meeting and what the State Board of Education said about the hiring of Devin Amick, a registered sex offender, as a summer custodian. Newswatch reporter Jillian Risberg has more information.
The individual began working before his background check results were received. The individual was approved by the Board of Education pending background check, although his background check had already been completed and reviewed.
After the revelation of a registered sex offender working for Nicholas County Schools, some central office staff attended Title IX investigation training to equip them with the knowledge needed to conduct thorough, impartial, and compliant trauma-informed investigations.
But clear protocols and expectations for the process have not been sufficiently communicated to school administrators, teachers, and students.
Additional engagement from the West Virginia Board of Education is necessary to support Nicholas County school administrators going forward.
This includes, but is not limited to, guidance in navigating messaging, community relations, clear protocols for addressing both substantiated and unsubstantiated allegations of student misbehavior, and the frequent collaborative monitoring of discipline data. And that concludes the report of Nicholas County Schools.
West Virginia Board of Ed President Nancy White says Nicholas County Board of Ed failed to act on a statutory obligation that shall be limited in areas that compromise the delivery of a thorough and efficient education to its students.
As designated by the WVBE by rule, which may include but is not limited to delegating decision-making authority regarding these matters to the state superintendent or her designee.
And White thanked Office of Accountability Director Alexandra Kreiner and her team for their high-quality investigative reports on what she called truly distressing situations.
There's lots to unpack. And I guess, I look at adults and I like to think that we choose to do the right things and that we know what the right things are. And I think what we have here is, in many cases, is a failure to live up to that.
Jillian Risberg reporting for Newswatch.